What up, boys? It's Salvajee. We're back at it again. That's right, with another Destiny 2 video. These are my all-around weapons for PvE when it comes down to the power weapon slots. So with that said, let's start off with an honorable mention. The play of the game grenade launcher is really good because of the proximity grenades. Basically, when grenades fired off from this grenade launcher are close to an enemy, they detonate. Okay, pretty cool perk. Play of the game, basically the best grenade launcher, the best legendary grenade launcher in PvE, in my opinion. But if you have a better choice, of course, let me know in the comment sections below. Anyways, again, honorable mention, but usually I don't really rock a grenade launcher on the power weapon slot because there are better choices out there, but I wanted to mention it anyway because this grenade launcher is being slept on. Anyways, with that said, let's get right into it. What are my choices when it comes down to the power weapon slot for PvE? Let's start off with the Persuader sniper rifle. Okay, this thing is a beast. Okay, it has explosive rounds, it has pretty good impact, it has pretty good handling, really good reload speed, and on top of all that, you can actually fire it pretty quickly, and when the magazine is empty, you get a faster reload speed. Okay, so of course that always helps out. Another thing that I like about this sniper is that you can increase the reload speed even faster, Jesus Christ, at the cost of reload speed. But I rather have the extra bullets, so yeah, it's all good. It honestly just comes down to you guys. Now, if you're not a sniper rifle guy, I have another suggestion for you. This is a really good weapon for PvE, the Man of War linear fusion rifle. I basically put 4 shots of this bad boy into a major in the raid, and they're already pretty weak. Like, weak as in you can just finish them off with the melee. And that's why I like linear fusion rifles. You can basically use them to take out and focus on a single target and dish out massive amounts of damage on that single target in a pretty rapid amount of time. And that is, of course, why I like the linear fusion rifle over the sniper in the raid. Okay, with the sniper, I'm gonna have to pace my shots. I can't fire them rapidly because sometimes, I get off the target. With the linear fusion rifle, there's no such thing as me getting off the target because it's basically easier to acquire a target with the linear fusion rifle. So yeah, guys, Man of War, really good linear fusion rifle. You can get this by, of course, completing the IO quest line after you beat the main campaign. Oh yeah, that's right, the Persuader. You can get this from completing a strike, from completing a Nightfall strike, and of course from a Zavala package, as well as a legendary engram, I believe. So now let's talk about my swords, my PvE swords. In Destiny 2, I like to use the Unspoken Promise. Basically, if you land 3 strikes within a short time, it gives you more ammo, which means that the more ammo that you have, the more damage that you're going to be able to do. This sword is really good for the dog encounter if you don't have the raid rocket launcher. Oh, and by the way, the raid sword and the raid rocket launcher is also something that I would really recommend when it comes down to PvE on the power weapon slots. But yeah, I don't have the raid rocket or the raid sword, so yeah. Anyways, Negative Space is another really good sword in PvE. Basically, if you land 3 rapid strikes, your sword does extra damage, and of course you can do even more damage if you put the Jagged Edge perk. It decreases the ammo to 21, but of course you are going to be doing more damage, which means you're going to be finishing off those dogs or those bosses even faster. Me personally, I like to go with the 32 ammo capacity. But yeah, Negative Sword is a really good sword, guys. If you don't have it, I made a video on how to get it. Unspoken Promise, you can basically get it from gunsmith packages, legendary engrams, as well as, I believe, the Vanguard Strikes playlist. Same thing for the Negative Sword. But anyways, the Prospector is an honorable mention when it comes down to exotics to have on your power weapon slot. And the reason why this is just an honorable mention is because, it's good, but if you have a Wardcliff Coil, the Prospector is basically useless. So the Wardcliff Coil is the only exotic that I use when I'm doing public events or I'm basically patrolling the world out there. Why is it that I like Wardcliff Coil over Merciless? Guys, the reason why I like Wardcliff Coil is because this thing can take out 10 red health bar enemies and 1 major in a matter of seconds. Okay, like, this thing is amazing. It's really good for ad control. It's really amazing to dish out massive damage to bosses. The Wardcliff Coil, it's the perfect rocket for PvE activities, public events specifically. If you guys don't have a Wardcliff Coil, I definitely recommend that you guys start begging the Cryptarch to give you one, because this thing is a monster. A lot of people are sleeping on this thing still, okay? Even though a lot of you know, Destiny, quote-unquote Destiny elitists are actually using this rocket. Guys, Wardcliff Coil, it's amazing. It's an amazing power weapon. Of course, we move on forward to my last choice. Last but not least, of course, my last choice in the power weapon slot for, you know, PvE activities, the Merciless. All right, now this thing is a beast, and I actually use this for the dog encounter. And the reason why the Merciless is one of the best power weapons in the game is because of this perk right here. Basically, if your charge doesn't kill the target, the next charge is going to have a rapid charge time, and it's going to increase and increase and increase. Basically, you're going to be able to dish out massive damage with this Merciless fusion rifle. Remember, guys, I am going to be reviewing all of these weapons throughout the month of October, so if you guys are interested on my thoughts in a more in-depth type of way, feel free to subscribe to the channel so you guys catch my reviews on these weapons. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop it a like, subscribe to join the Salvajee cartel, and I will be seeing you guys on the next video. Peace out, and I hope you guys enjoyed my all-around weapons for the power weapon slot when it comes down to PvE. Peace.